What's up YouTube? Apocalyptic P, and I'm finally back again with some unboxing videos. Today we're doing it a little different here, looking at no Mattel figures today. We're checking out these S.H. Figuarts wrestling figures. Let's take a first look here at the Triple H. So this is the first time I've picked up any of these S.H. Figuarts. As you can see, the boxes here is pretty tiny box, pretty small box. These guys are a bit expensive, full price, around about 50-60 bucks full price. I got these two on a pretty good sale, so I figured I'd give them a try and see what they're like. Box is not much, a lot of writing in the back of the box. You get some pictures up top. Triple H himself there, the game. There he is on the side. There's the front, and as you can see already, you do get some multiple pieces, different heads, hands, stuff like that. So these are interchangeable parts on these figures. But enough of the talk, let's kind of get into it here and check it out. So you do actually get a little instruction manual, it looks like, here with the figure. Showing you the assembly pieces and stuff like that. That aside. And the back of the box piece actually has a little Triple H decal. It's not a sticker or anything, but just the back of the box has his symbol on it. Alright, so let's unbox this here, get these guys out. So again, like I said, lots of little pieces here, little interchangeable parts. We'll get the parts out first. We got heads, we got hands, we got bottles, and we have sledgehammers. Alright, so that was pretty easy getting that stuff out. Nothing was stuck in there. Kind of came right on out. Paper over there. Alright, so this is the first time, like I said, of me unboxing, get one of these brand of figures. It does have a lot of articulation to them, which is nice. They feel a little plasticky. It is a hard plastic. It does have a hard plastic feel to it too, which I wasn't expecting. For some reason, I thought it'd be a little bit more like rubbery feel. But here is the standard Triple H. He just has black, and that's like a painted on elbow pad, wrist pads, and stuff like that. Knee pad, same way. There's a little bit of molding there, but most usually it looks like it's painted on. There's the back. Nothing special there. Front. Here's a close-up of the first standard head shot that comes with Triple H there. So a lot of detail in the face, hair, and stuff, as you can see. Stomach. I'm not a fan of how they do that though. This like little chest, looks like a chest protector kind of on him almost. I don't quite care for that piece of molding on the chest, but alright, so that's the first, like I said, standard head scan and stuff. Let's take a look at the rest of the accessories. Okay, so we do get another head piece here. So it is another face, and it's just not even a whole head, it's just like the front of the face too. Here's this second face sculpt you get, a little bit of hair on the sides. You do get a seaming Triple H face for when he's yelling. Same thing, a little bit of hair on the sides. I'll put those on and do close-ups with them on the figure here at the end. Another set of hands you get. And it does look like it has articulation there at the hand, so you get a little bit of movement. The fingers open and closing. So it's an open hand. This is a closed hand you get. It doesn't move. You get a taped open hand that does move. And you get a taped closed hand. As far as accessories, you do get his patented sledgehammer. And you get his water bottle. So let me go ahead and put these faces on, the close-ups of the faces, different hands in there. And then we'll move on to the Stone Cold figure. Alright, so here he is with his second face expression on there. That's the screaming, mouth open Triple H. I did switch out the hands. We have the open hand on his left with the water bottle in. Put it in, you gotta kind of clamp the hand, the finger shut so it holds onto the bottle. And the right hand is just the closed fist where you slide the sledgehammer in. Here's a close up of that. There's a close up there. It's not easy to get the hands and stuff switched out. And again, the bottle doesn't really stay that well. The hands don't kind of close tight enough, it looks like, to really hold the bottle. But once you get it in there, you can set it in, and if you don't move it, it should stay. But the sledgehammer stays in pretty good. As far as the faces to interchange, swap them out, you have to kind of go underneath the chin, and it's not, like I said, not easy, but you have to kind of flip up, and the faces come right off, and you're left with this weird looking, just kind of tuft of hair on a neck looking thing, and then you got a face has some peg holes in it. Line them up, slide them right in there, push in, and there you go. He's got his new face on. So that's Triple H one. Like I said, we'll look at the Stone Cold one here next, and I'll kind of talk about them at the end here. My final thoughts on the two. Alright, so next up we got the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Just from the pictures, this one is one I was more excited about to get, actually. Same thing, box, a lot of writing on the bottom. You got two pictures of Stone Cold up there. One drinking some Steve Weisers, other one's done in The Rock. The Rock is another one of these they have in the series, along with Undertaker and Kane, I believe, the other three in the series. Stone Cold on the side, in the front there. 'Cause Stone Cold said so. Well, let's see. Open them up here. Same thing there. You got the silver kind of backing. Has the Stone Cold Steve Austin skull logo on it there. There is an instruction manual in the box too, just like with Triple H. So let's get him out of the box again, and we'll see packaging. So here you get a couple more things. I would say a couple more, I guess. About the same amount as with the Triple H. You do get. Now this is a full head here, that whereas Triple H was just the front. You do get additional head sculpt. You get a third, I should say second additional head sculpt. And you actually get a third head sculpt. This is what the cool part is, you get a can of beer, foaming beer here coming out, and you get a second can, all foaming out there. Alright, hands, you get another set of hands. This one you can use to give the finger, and it comes in that position, so that's pretty sweet. Same thing with this one, middle finger's up, that's cool. And you're not going to get a Mattel figure posed like this, I'll tell you that. Just a regular hand that closes and another hand that closes. So let's get him out here. So here is the basic Stone Cold SH Figuarts figure. Right off the bat, I like him more than the Triple H. You actually do get the vest here, Austin 316 on the front of the vest. 100% wool bass on the back. It's, you know, kind of like a rubbery feel vest, so that's good. It does come with his knee braces on both legs. He actually does have his tattoo. Bottom leg there. Black pin that Triple H had. Feet, knees, you know, elbows. Here is the standard. It looks like, not a fan of that facial expression. I don't really think it looks a lot like Stone Cold, but so there's that one. Alright, so let's let me take it off here and we'll swap out heads. See how they look. So this one, the whole head here is going to kind of pop right off, and this just kind of sets right on, or it's supposed to. And there's a little pop, I think. Okay. That's a little bit tougher than I think it should be. So here is the second. It's a little weird. Looks like he's just kind of looking to the left there. I can see something out of the corner of his eye. So not much of a really big change from the first one. Just looking to the left. Just forced to get those guys on there. This one's a little bit more different. Kind of has a little bit more of a smirk on. He's looking, again, like he's looking to the right now, like up and to the right. So a little bit more of a expression on that one. Looking up. Alright, and here is my favorite head scan with the swapped out middle finger hands. Giving you the old Stone Cold attitude right there, screaming, two middle fingers up in the air. So this is really neat, you know, that you can do that actually with the fingers and the hands. So that's one of the funner ways to pose them. Or you got the exploding beer cans, and they kind of pin right into the middle of the hand. There's actually a nub in the hand and a hole in the beer can there, and that just goes right in. Right there. And the other one fits right in this hand. Right there. And you can do cheering. There he is, cheering them together. He's getting ready to drink some Steve Weisers there. And you can also, with this one, you can also do the old exploding beer cans, giving you the bird together. So that's really neat. It's cool. The other hands don't have the nubs in the palm to put the beer cans in. You must just put them in and have to try to grab the hands around like the Triple H one did. But it's cool that they thought of putting little nubs in there so the can stay. So final thoughts on these two. Wasn't too impressed with the Triple H. If I'd actually be upset if I paid full price for this guy. You know, it's cool, like I said, with the different face sculpts to, you know, take out and change the hands. But as far as the whole figure itself, wasn't impressed. Now, like I said, I got them for a good price. So if you can find them cheap, I would say, you know, give it a shot. On the Triple H, but for the Stone Cold one, I'm super pumped about getting the Stone Cold one here. If I paid full price for this one, I still probably wouldn't be upset. For the price, the deal I got it on, it's actually a heck of a figure for that price. Like I said, get on sale. You know, the figure itself, you do get the vest and everything more detailed to it. You get 4 different head sculpts. 2 are kind of similar. But you do get the different hands. you know, and it's cool that they were able to do the stuff that he's, you know, known to do. You know, you got given the middle finger, came with the pretty much the beer cans, explode, and so a lot of opportunity there to pose in the ring, you know, on the ropes, exploding beer everywhere, you know, giving the finger, stuff like that. That's just fun to do, and it's neat that you're able to do that with this figure. So yeah, definitely highly recommend the Stone Cold one. If you can pick it up, definitely you won't be mad that you did. Again, the Triple H, I would pass unless you can get a good deal and um, get it on the cheap. So there you go. Quick looks at the SH Figuarts, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H. Please hit that like button. Check out some more unboxings on there. Leave in your comments below what you guys think of these brand of figures. If you really like them, if you have the other ones in the series, if they're a little bit better than the Triple H one. But there you go, folks. And until the next video, we'll see you then.